actually kind of sad for little refrigerator because she wanted to crush rocks because of who she is as a person. And to her credit, she does play with silverware for fun and dents the floor with it, and they put her in a wrought iron crib because she is so strong. But little Risotto couldn't crush the rocks as easily as Bella could, and she feels bad about it. So when Bella and Emmett are arm wrestling and Bella's like showing off because she's so strong because she's a newborn, and Rugalash thinks it's like entertaining and funny, and Bella's like, "Here, rice cake, do you want to try?" And it says she smiled her glittering smile and took the stone in both hands. She squeezed, a little dent forming between her eyebrows as she concentrated. There was a tiny grinding sound and a bit of dust. She frowned and held the chunk up to me, and Bella says, "I'll get it," pinching the stone into sand. And why this is doubly unfortunate for little Retinal is that this is directly, like literally right before this ridiculous scene where Glitterbag essentially calls her ugly to her face. Because she's not only feeling insecure that she's not as strong as the other vampires, but because she doesn't sparkle like the other vampires. And Bella tries for once. Like, this is a rare occurrence for Bella. And she's like, "You're the prettiest," to comfort her. Her dusty father says right in front of her, "I'm not sure I can agree to that." And all of you who defend that in the comments, you guys are weird. This was not normal or an appropriate response from either of them. And after Edward says that, Bella just goes back to being like, "Yeah, you're right, Edward. I am really sparkly and dazzling. I was born to be a sparkly princess." And it's just absurd. And you know that I really do trash Breaking Dawn so much, but I really do feel bad for Rockbiter because, like, just think of how inferior she's going to grow up feeling, but also entitled at the same time. And this is why I always say that she was born with the villain origin story, because, like, look at her father. Literally nobody wanted her. Bella cannot be bothered when she's actually born. The only person who does prioritize her is Jacob, and he only does so because he has absolutely no choice. And when he had a choice, his choice was Bella too. And it's like, poor Ryan Seacrest, but it also just makes her all the more terrifying. And anybody who's gonna try to say, "Well, I think it was okay that Edward said that," no, it wasn't. That is such a weird thing to say, that it was like appropriate that he said that in front of her. It literally wasn't. That's right up there with those of you who say that Jacob and Bella had a brother and sister relationship. I don't know what kind of flowers in the attic stuff you guys have going on at home, but that doesn't make it normal.